So let's talk about the duties of an employee, sorry. As an employee, there are expectations of you, and those are your duties in wherever you find yourself in the organization, in somebody's home, wherever you're employed, there are duties. So without prejudice to the provisions of this act, I'm reading from the Labor Act. The duties of a worker in any contract of employment or collective agreement include the duty to A. Work conscientiously in the lawfully chosen occupation. Work conscientiously in a lawfully chosen occupation. I mean, be diligent in your work. You really need to do that. Report for work regularly and punctually. If work starts at 8, don't be getting there at 10, 11, 12. You need to report regularly, as often as is stated in your contract, and be punctual. Make sure that you are working, you get there on time, at the expected or agreed time. You leave at the expected or agreed time for you to leave. You don't go to work today, tomorrow you call my back exit, that the employer will fire you, and they have the right to fire you. So don't think that, I can just go at any time. If I'm tired, I'm tired. No, don't do that. Make sure that whatever the agreed work period is, if it's 8 hours a day, you are doing that 8 hours within the stipulated time. Some people's work demands that they meet customers. The customers have a time that they appear in the organization, or they come and see you. Another time you should be available. Please make sure that you are available, you are punctual, and you are regular at your workplace. C. Enhance productivity. It is your duty. Any research you have to do to make your work easier, to make it much more productive, do it. It's your duty to make sure that you enhance productivity. You do what you have to do it well, diligently. Please, it's important that as an employee, you do that. Exercise due care in the execution of assigned work. So be conscious of what you are doing. Be careful when you are doing it. Once it's work that is given to you, just do your best to do it well. Make sure it is done well, and it is your duty to do that, because you have come to the person, telling the person that I have this set of skills I can use to improve upon this particular aspect of your work. Once you are given the job, just make sure that you exercise due care in the execution of your assigned work. E. Obey lawful instructions regarding the organization and the execution of his or her work. So every organization has rules and regulations that regulate how the place runs. Make sure that you obey them. There's a code of conduct. Follow it. The organization has an image it wants to portray to the public. Make sure that your dealings and everything, and the way you handle yourself, the way you dress, the way you carry yourself, portrays the kind of image the organization wants to portray. Don't be that outcast or an outlier. When it comes to researchers, we say outliers. Don't be the outlier. Otherwise, you just be caught up with the law or what regulates the organization, and the next thing you see is you are terminated because you are not following the laid down rules of the organization. So F says, take all reasonable care for the safety and health of fellow workers. So make sure that as you work there, your actions, your attitude, everything makes other workers in the organization safe. If your workplace is maybe some factory floor or something, keep the place in a way that is safe for other workers. Remember that you are not there alone, you are there with people. And anything that you have to do that will harm others is not allowed. Make sure that your work makes the environment safe for others also. G. Protect the interests of the employer. So once you work for me, make sure that my interest is protected. Don't give out information that will leave me like naked outside, if I can even say that. You know that there are things that are personal to the organization, that are private to the organization. There are some information you have access to that are personal to the organization. This is not the time to go and be sharing it out there to competitors, to anybody, or talk about the dealings of the organization out there in the open. No, there has to be a little protection of the organization you work for. Let things that are private be private to them. In fact, when you leave work, leave all sensitive information about work at the work door and go home. When you come back, you pick it up and then you continue. And then H says, take proper care of property of the employer entrusted to the worker or under the immediate control of the worker. So there are some organizations that when you go, they give you a car, maybe they give you a laptop, they give you tools that you can use to work, machinery, things. Make sure that you take good care of them. Handle them like they are yours. Remember that someday it's possible that you also start your own organization and you'll be giving out some of these personal items. Keep them like they belong to you. Treat them like they are yours. So that at the end of the day, when you have to leave, you just hand it over and it will be in a good condition. Don't take advantage, and because a car is not yours, you use it anyhow, you don't service, you don't check on it, you just run it down. It will cost the employer a lot of money. And remember that is the same money that is paying your salary, that is running the business, that is getting you the necessary tools you need to work. So it's important that you are particular, you are careful, you diligently handle things that are handed to you for work. If you are not supposed to take a car maybe outside a particular jurisdiction, don't drive it. Make sure that everything you do is within the regulations and the rules of the organization. At the end of the day, we are all happy, whether employer or employee. Thank you very much. So we'll pick up next time, talk about something else, maybe contract of employment in our next video. See you.